Hi everyone, welcome back to part 2 of our modular home series. If you missed the first episode, no worries. You can find the link in the description below. In our last video, we covered the new pre-approved housing initiative released by the province of British Columbia, which has great potential for modular construction. Today, we will dive a little deeper into what prefabricated or manufactured housing really is. A lot of people tend to confuse terms like manufactured, modular, and mobile homes. So we will start by breaking down each one. So what exactly is a manufactured home? Well, it can depend on where you are, as definition vary by country. But here in British Columbia, a manufactured home is basically an umbrella term for homes built off-site. It's similar to what some other countries might call prefabricated homes. Under this category, you will find modular homes and mobile homes. The definition can sometimes be confusing because different places and industry might define them differently. But this is the general understanding here. Now that we've covered that, let's move on to modular and mobile homes. Let's start with the modular homes. These are homes that are constructed off-site in a factory and then transported to a new location where a foundation is already prepared. Once they are on site, they are assembled to form a permanent structure. This approach speeds up the entire building process compared to traditional methods. One interesting thing to note is that modular homes must meet specific standards. In Canada, that's the CSA 277 standard, which ensures high quality. And this certification is issued by a third-party inspector. Moving on to mobile homes. These are a little different. A mobile home, which was once commonly known as a trailer home, is smaller and, as name suggests, can be moved from one location to another more easily. While modular homes are placed on permanent foundations, mobile homes are built to be more portable. They are typically the most affordable housing option and are built to Z240 standards in Canada. Some areas are designated as a mobile home use in zoning bylaws, and mobile homes are only allowed in these areas. Alright, now that we've got the definition clear, let's take a step back and explore how all of this began. To understand prefabricated homes today, it's helpful to take a quick look at their history. The idea of a prefabricated construction goes way back, long before modern modular homes. Believe it or not, from our research, it actually started in 1624 when a house was disassembled in England and shipped to Massachusetts to provide shelter for a fishing fleet. Early prefab homes were literally shipped across the ocean. Fast forward to 1832 when balloon framing was introduced. This method used standardized wood pieces and mass-produced nails, making the process much faster and more efficient than traditional complex joinery. By 1849, railroads were transporting prefabricated housing kits to California to provide shelters for prospectors during the gold rush. Then came World War I, and prefab homes really took off. Companies began selling homes through catalogs, which contains all the material needed, including nails, paint, and everything required to assemble the home on site. At that time, it was a budget-friendly option, though it did mean that many houses in the same neighborhoods ended up looking quite similar. One well-known company that became famous for offering a wide variety of housing catalogs is Sears, Roebuck and Company, which reduced the chances of your home looking exactly like your neighbors. After World War II, however, things changed again. Modular homes lost popularity and mobile homes became trendy. There was even a quote from a science newsletter at that time that said, "No ghost town will be left after the war." This referred to trailer homes where communities could be relocated easily. But this trend didn't last either, as mobile homes began to be seen as cheap and temporary. By 1967, modular homes were back in the spotlight. This was largely thanks to Moshe Safdie's famous Habitat 67 design, which featured the concrete modules fitted together like a puzzle. While it faced its share of criticism, it sparked a renewed interest in modular construction. Fast forward to today, and modular construction is still popular, especially because it's faster and more cost-effective in some cases. However, with modular homes being built to higher standards now, they can sometimes be more expensive. In areas with a lower labor cost, traditional construction might still be a better option. However, with technological advancements, modular homes are becoming more efficient. Now, let's talk about the permitting process for modular homes. Since these homes are built off-site, they need to meet specific standards and codes before they can be moved to their final location. In British Columbia, modular homes must comply with the CSA 8277 standards, and third-party organizations issue certification to ensure these standards are met. All inspections take place at the factory, which helps speed up the process. It's important to remember that you will still need traditional building permits for on-site work, such as foundation, and in some area, additional permits may be required, depending on local regulations. What makes modular home different from traditional wood frame construction? One of the biggest advantages of modular homes is the speed. The design process is often quicker because many companies offer pre-designed floor plans and exterior options, so you don't have to start from scratch. Plus, since the construction happens in a factory, bad weather like rain or snow won't delay the building. Another benefit is that the trades like electricians and plumbers are on site at the factory, so if any issues come up, they are dealt with right away. On the other hand, traditional construction offers more room for customization. You can personalize every aspect of your home, which is a big plus for some people. Traditional construction might also be cheaper in areas with low labor costs. There's a lot to consider when choosing between modular and traditional construction. Modular homes have been around for a while, but are still relatively new in terms of how they are perceived in the industry. Right now, they cost similarly, but as advancements continue, modular homes are likely to become more efficient and cost-effective, making them a solid option for the future. Okay, that wraps up today's video. If you enjoyed this content, please give us a like and subscribe to the channel. It really helps us keep creating videos like this. Stay tuned for episode 3, where we will continue exploring modular homes. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next one.